Hey Aquarius, welcome to a video. Welcome to a reading for you guys for the full moon in Leo, February 12th. Full moon's really potent 3 days before, 3 days after the full moon. So enjoy the wave of this energy as it comes and goes. And hopefully this reading gives you sort of an overview of the energy, Aquarius, and how you can best use it moving forward. This is the Dreamweaver Shadow Edition Tarot, and then we'll get an oracle card at the end for you guys too. All right, Aquarius, how are you guys doing? Let's see. This is a big energy moon. It is a full moon, which is also just already big energy, and then Leo in and of itself is big energy. So how are you guys feeling? How are you doing? It can be a really amazing time to feel self-expressed, feel really confident in saying, I don't care who you think I am. This is how I'm showing up. So let's see what you guys have going on. All right, Aquarius. Wow. Okay. This card has been coming up so much. So this is really an indication of where you guys are right now. Maybe feeling out of alignment, not really in your center, not being able to hear messages from the universe. Has it been hard to meditate? Has it been hard to sit down and really connect recently? Have you felt disconnected from yourself? This could also be feeling like spacey, but without really an access point to the divine. Are you feeling out of balance, Aquarius? Not like yourself, or like you haven't really been able to hook up recently. The High Sage is the High Priestess, and when we are right with the High Priestess, when we are in alignment with the other side, we are just a pure channel of, or we're just an oracle. We're a pure channel. The High Priestess has no bounds to what she knows from the universe and from the other side, basically, and is just the doorway to accessing all of it, Akashic records, all of it. So when she's upside down, we're just having a little bit of a hindrance getting there, right? Like, are we too busy? Have we not been able to settle into ourselves? Where in our life are we not connecting? Is there something getting in the way of you connecting and kind of hooking up to the greater universe, which makes life all kinds of easier? Always working smarter, not harder when we do that, right? Let's go ahead and see what else is going on for you guys, and that might make a little bit more sense as we do. What have you been manifesting since the new moon? What's come into your life since the new moon? So that would be like late January. 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this could look like a relationship falling away. This could look like the finalization of a relationship, or a growing up in a sense. The 6 of Cups is a card about nostalgia, kind of. So when we see it in reverse, it's like taking off the rose-colored glasses. Are you really seeing something now for what it is, Aquarius, versus what you wanted it to be? Since the new moon late January, have you come into an understanding and like a real realization? Maybe you're feeling some disappointments about that. Maybe you're feeling disillusioned. When we feel disillusioned, or like things aren't really what we thought that they were, it can sometimes make us feel like we're angry at God or the universe, and feeling like, you know, what do you mean? And angry things didn't work out a certain way, or upset about, you know, like all of the pain in the world or whatever it is. There's some kind of truth, realization coming out of the woodwork, I want to say. So maybe some kind of realization happened, and it could have been a loss, like the loss of a relationship. 6 of Cups can be a soulmate card, really coming into that connection of what it means to feel really connected, like you did as a kid, very soulful connections. So it could mean the loss of a relationship, loss of a friendship, or just the loss of some kind of innocence in your life, Aquarius, in some area of life that might make most sense to you. And that makes sense because this can push us outside of feeling really centered, right? Just being born is a push into feeling off center. Before we're born, we're a part of all that is. We are the High Sage. We don't need the High Sage. We just are pure love, light energy. And as we're born, it sends us into like disillusionment from all of that, right? And off of our center, and then we find it again and all of that. So I feel like these two vibes are constantly just what we are living as human beings. We're centered, we go through a growth period, usually through conflict or stress or some kind of a letdown. And then, you know, we get off of our center, and then we find it again. And each time we're getting more and more wise, more and more growth oriented as humans and as souls. Wow, that got deep. I did not anticipate going there. So Aquarius, maybe we needed to chat about some big picture situations here. What would be really helpful for you to release this full moon, Aquarius? Okay, any expectations for things to go quickly, any expectations for time to move a certain way, or projects to move a certain way, or healing to move a certain way. There's a real need to just let go of moving forward. You need to get some ducks in a row before you move forward. The Chariot is about aligned actions. When we see the Chariot, there's nothing that can stop this moving forward once everything is in alignment. Once the train ticket is bought, once the snacks are purchased and stored, once the your bag is packed. But if you don't have the ticket, and if you don't have your snacks, and if you don't have a packed bag, I mean, you can go without a couple of those things, right? But it gets hard, and there are hiccups, and you get thrown off the train, and things don't go as planned, and you need time to organize yourself before you get on the train, before you get on the next step, before the Chariot takes off to the next destination. So this is telling me to just tell you to let go of any expectation over the course of this full moon of anything going very quickly, and to really kind of look at what ducks you still need to get in a row, what pieces aren't right. And I'm getting the sense for you, Aquarius, it's internal. It's a real sense of like getting right with yourself again, whether that's like processing emotion, whether that's like whatever it is, just giving yourself some time to kind of maybe digest what's going on for you to come back into alignment. So what are you bringing in, Aquarius, over the full moon? What's coming towards you, manifesting? Oh, this is really beautiful. So the Six of Coins is a card about reciprocity. When we see the Six of Coins, the scales are balancing here. So this could be you in a giving position. Are you in a position where you are set up to give to others, to give back? Maybe you've received a lot in the past from a specific person or just in general. And this full moon really encourages you to give back to others, to volunteer, to literally give a financial gift somewhere. Or you could be the recipient of a gift coming to you. And this is kind of also righting the scales, being supported in some way, likely financially or materially. This could come out of the blue, or you might know this is coming. But it's really kind of like righting the scales in terms of karma. And you could know why. You could be like, yep, I have given a lot to this person. In my partnership, I cook dinner all of the time, like every single night, and I have a big paper due, or I'm big test or whatever. And so now my partner is doing all of the cooking for the month of February, right? A writing of the scales. Maybe it's something that you know and can anticipate, but it might not be. And you might not know. This could be karmically from a long time ago. You might not know the person or the situation, but the Six of Coins is about reciprocity. So be open to giving, be open to receiving this month or over the course of this full moon. This is something that you're manifesting in order to come back into balance. I'm kind of getting whatever you receive, Aquarius, is really going to help you back into alignment. I get the feeling this is going to be very supportive for you. It always is. The Six of Coins always feels very supporting. Even if you're in the giving position, right? There are times where it helps us feel really good to give back, especially if we're in a place that feels like uncomfortable in our own lives. Sometimes it can be so helpful to focus on someone else, to give someone else advice, to focus on someone else's problems, even to give back. So, we'll leave that there. Culmination of your reading, sort of an overall culmination, Temperance, really beautiful. I feel like you're just doing it. This is really Spirit's way of just showing you, Aquarius, you really held through whatever this is. And Temperance is such a beautiful card. It shows up, it's about balance, but it's not that everything is balanced. It's not that we're in like a gray zone and you're just neutral. Temperance shows up when there's a lot of chaos oftentimes. Temperance is the eye of the storm. So there could be a lot that's going on around you, but this is a time where you are learning to be calm within the eye of the storm, to be in the center. And when we're in the center, everything on the outside, it's not that it doesn't matter, but it doesn't drive you crazy, right? When you're on the outside of a lot of transition, when you're on the outside of a spinning wheel, when you're in the tornado itself on the outside, things can feel really, really uncomfortable. But Temperance is here to show us that when we are on the inside, things can be blustery on the outside. There's all kinds of things going on. But when we are in the inside, we are our own source of fulfillment, of stability, and of vitality there. And we can be our own source and then be a source of stability for others. So, and Temperance also is this major arcana card. So I feel like you're going to be supported and feeling this way, Aquarius, with whatever you're going through over this full moon. There's going to be a real sense of coming back to yourself, and you can't come back to yourself unless you have left yourself, right? In some kind of way. Unless you have left the building, you can't come back to the building. So I love this whole arc for you. It's like a real coming home. It's like a little mini fool's journey we have here, hero's journey, where you've taken on some challenges or you're facing some challenges, and really coming back into your center, Aquarius, through this full moon energy. Something's going to be righted here for you. Okay, one last element card here to kind of finalize your reading. Okay, well, there you go. The voice, speaking your word. 25 of this is the 7. And the 7 is about genius as well. It's about genius, and it's about change and inspiration and new ideas in and of itself. And Leo full moon is a time of speaking your truth regardless of other people think. It's about being flagrantly who you are. Flagrantly? Hopefully that's a word. It's about being just outlandishly who you are. It's about going out shopping and wearing like your most beautiful, fabulous outfit, your most self-expressed self. So I just love this for you, Aquarius. You are coming into like full self-expression and a really deep alignment, even with this full moon energy of stepping into you, stepping into your voice, saying what you need, speaking up for who you are. And as you're doing so, you're really creating a lot of inspiration and allowance for other people coming behind you or around you as well. Like your words here create more light, literally, in the universe comparative to what has been behind you or what you are coming from. So I hope you're having a fabulous full moon energy. Hope this helps, and sending you so much love. We'll catch you on the next one.